everyone, and welcome back to the TackleShare YouTube channel. I'm Alicia with the TackleShare program, and the other day I caught a few perch and filleted them up, and I'm going to make a video today to show you how even when you catch just a handful of perch, you can make that into a whole family meal. Today, we're making perch tacos. All right, so first to start off with, I get a bit of oil in my frying pan and I'm trying to get it up to temperature. So we need to get it to about 350 degrees before we start frying. So while I'm waiting for the oil to heat up, I'm going to grab some cabbage and start cutting up some slaw. So this recipe is just the basics for slaw that we do in our family all the time. There's no exact measurements. We just make sure we have all these key ingredients. I start off with some cabbage shredded coarsely so it fits in the tacos a bit better. Then we're going to add some cucumbers, celery, carrots, some red onions. I like to keep some on the side to add more later. I find they might be too spicy for the kids, so I put some of them in the bowl, some of them on the side. All right, now for the dressing. You can use a pre-made, but I like to make my own. We're going to use half a cup of mayo, 2 or 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, a 1/4 cup of white vinegar, 2 tablespoons of white sugar, and I'm going to whisk it all together. Of course, some salt and pepper if you want to include that as well. And again, mix it all together. Now we're going to add it to our mixture. I try and only use a portion as I need. I don't want it to be too sloppy, so I'll use some and mix it all together. All right, now that we're done mixing the coleslaw, I like to wrap it up and put it in the fridge so it can set a little bit longer. The coleslaw always tastes better if it's been made in advance and has time to set. Next, I'm just going to work on some other toppings like some fresh green onions, some hot peppers, as well as some avocado to add some flavor. Because I really wanted a crunchy fish, I picked up this Catch and Cook fish coating to put our fish fillets in. I really like it because it's going to be paired with, our creamy coleslaw, so that extra crunchy fish is really going to give us all the benefits. And we're going to do a double dredge. So we're going to cover it in egg, put it in the coating mix for 1 layer, and then of course we're going to put it back in the egg and then back in the dredge. And I'm going to do that for all of our fish fillets that we have. And if you haven't seen our video already, check out how to fillet perch. I'll put the tag right up here on the corner. All right, now I'm going to do that for all. And now before you even go to put your fish in the egg, you want to make sure that you run your fingers along just to make sure there's absolutely no bones. It's the last chance you get to see if there's any bones in that fish. So I'm going to do that for all the fish that I filleted up in our last video. And I'm going to do a little fry here in a minute. Once you've coated all of your fish, it's time to go check on the oil. It should be about 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and once it's reached that, I like to use a small piece of fish as a tester to see if it's bubbling right. And you can see here it is, it's bubbling beautifully, so I'm going to commit more of my fish to the pan, making sure not to overcrowd. And when it's nice and golden brown on the one side, you flip it over to make sure you get an even golden brown, crispy fish coating. And when you're happy with how it's cooked, I take it out of the hot oil and put it on a paper towel so it can dry, and we can start our taco assembly. All right, I don't need to tell you how to assemble a taco. I just like to put my veggies on the bottom, so the coleslaw and avocados and some of the hot peppers, and then I put on my crunchy perch fillets that just came out of the hot oil. And I like to kind of keep them off to one side so when I go to wrap them up, they're a bit easier, but there's no reason to say you have to do it that way. And then I throw on my last little seasoning, a garnish of some red onions and some green onions. Fold it all up. You could put some hot sauce in there too. All I was able to grab was these 2 pictures before my kids came. I couldn't get any film footage because my kids came and grabbed them and gobbled them right up. So apparently they were a very big crowd pleaser in our house. All right, I hope you guys really enjoyed that video on how to make perch tacos. Our family really enjoys it. It's a great way to stretch out a small, like a handful of panfish that you filleted up and make it into a family meal. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and tap that notification bell so you know when we have new content posted. See you next time.